giving away the YouTube tips.
Oh, come on, come on.
I'll be honest, it's unlike me. Normally, I am scrambling at the last few minutes to get the video done to go out on time. When I grew up, that was my favorite arcade game. I probably spent Ferrari money playing that game in the arcades, yeah? That was called Outrun. So Sam knows me very well, and well, you know the inside information.
Oh.
So the bucket list for me...
Mr. Ratarossa, how you doing?
I'm very good, sir.
I see you brought a couple of your absolutely beautiful wagons up in the pink zone there. What did you bring today?
I bought the classic Challenge Stradale.
Oh, yes.
Very ratty.
Very nice.
And as a special one today, I bought the latest build that no one knew was going to come in here, the 430 Scuderia. Again, very ratty.
But you've done something a little bit naughty, really, because your video's only up to a certain point, and you've shown everyone what is going on. So basically, you're kind of teasing people, because that's how good it can look when you have Mr. Ratarossa working on it. But how many videos have we got to show us all the goings-on behind what you've done so far?
You're giving away the YouTube tips.
Oh, come on,
yeah?
come on.
I'll be honest, it's unlike me. Normally, I am scrambling at the last few minutes to get the video done to go out on time. This one is a little bit different because probably about 2 weeks ahead.
Check you out.
Yeah, which is great. It's really good. So to answer the question, I have done quite a few things that I haven't shown on video, which is why the car is actually able to come here and drove here today. Amazing.
Wow.
Didn't break down either.
And you didn't need the Sam Hard recovery service.
No. It wouldn't be the first time, that you have recovered one of my cars. From
Only
the side
every
of the
other
road.
petrol hedonism event, basically.
Yeah. You nearly got a call.
But you haven't got home yet, so.
No.
So for all you people out there, Mr. Ratarossa, if you get your phones out and go on your YouTube channel, he owns a YouTube channel called Ratarossa, and basically he imported one of the most amazing Testarossas, which you assume was fake, right?
Yeah, I mean you're the king of fake supercars.
Oh,
yeah?
I've got a lovely fake Murcielago down in the hall there,
which actually looks more real than the real one parked next to it. Yeah?
Sorry,
it really
Freddie.
does. You've got to check that out. I own a Ferrari Testarossa that I found on a kit car forum, a Lamborghini kit car forum actually. It was probably 6 years ago when I found this car, and I looked at it. I thought, oh yeah, that's quite a good replica. It was a Testarossa Spider, and the more I looked at it, the more real I realized it actually was. And the price was ridiculously cheap at the time.
Was it Mondeo money? How much did you pay for it?
So I negotiated the whole price down.
Okay.
So typically, values of Testarossas nowadays are 100,000 plus.
Okay.
I paid all in with shipping from the US and the import duties, £16,000.
Wow. So basically Mondeo money.
Well, cheap Mondeo money.
Yeah, cheap Mondeo money, yeah.
And it was obviously a project car. It wasn't running. It had been parked up in someone's garage for about 20 years. And I think the story, it's a really weird car. There's no roof on it, and Ferrari only made one official Testarossa with no roof.
And you own it.
It's not mine, unfortunately, because that's probably worth about 2 million now. But yeah, this one, I think someone just got drunk one day and decided it would be a really good idea to take the chainsaw and just chop the roof off a Testarossa.
What's the game with the car and they're driving along and it's like a Testarossa convertible with a hair out the back?
Mate, when I grew up, that was my favorite arcade game. I probably spent Ferrari money playing that game in the arcades, yeah? That was called Outrun.
Outrun. And
Yeah.
was that based on a Testarossa?
That was a Testarossa, and as I said, Ferrari actually only made one official Testarossa Spider. That was in silver. Outrun is actually a Testarossa Spider. It's a red one, and at the outro of my videos
is you and your lovely lady.
Is me and Lexi.
It's amazing.
Doing a skit to the Outrun game in my car, yeah.
It's amazing because obviously that is one of the most famous cars I know you for, the Ratarossa.
Yeah.
But you've been building this BBI now, which is taking an amazing step forward. Like, you're really pushing forward. Everyone knows you for the BBI. How is that coming along in its current position? Where is that at the moment?
Slowly.
Okay.
Slowly. Unfortunately, I think any car owner or anyone with a project has this vision of, oh yeah, that'll be easy, let's do that, that'll take me a week, we'll do this, we'll fix the engine in another week and it'll be back on the road in 2 months. I think I'm 2 years in now on the BBI, We're probably halfway through it, if I'm honest.
But you got to understand though that when Scott does stuff, he doesn't rush things. I mean, the Scud you're doing at the moment is a lot easier. The parts are easier to find. You're rebuilding stuff to the way that it should be when it left the factory. Like your shock absorbers, didn't they go off to Bilstein?
They went to Coney actually. Coney got involved with it, and so there's different builds that you do on different levels. So, for example, the Scuderia at the moment. To be fair, that's probably the perfect kind of mix for YouTube because it's probably going to be 7, 8 videos, and then like the views start to tail off on that. People lose interest. It was bought cheap. I've managed to get most of the parts cheap, and then ideally with these things, you want it for the content, the views, and also ideally at the end of it, you want to be able to make a profit if you ever sell it. That's the Scuderia, the current car. The BBI is a different kettle of fish. So that was bought from passion because I really wanted to rescue it from the driveway that I found it on. And so that's having a complete nut and bolt. And it's taken a lot longer to do that.
But that's basically a retirement package, right?
Yeah, hopefully by doing the YouTube videos, they've done big numbers, and I think we've pushed the prices up of BBIs around the world because
it's your fault.
Yeah.
So basically, people don't understand that. We all think that supercars and Ferraris are very expensive and they're beautiful and all this kind of stuff. But even silly little things like a steering rack has been a hurdle for you. So tell me what the difference between your steering rack on your 430 compared to any other 430. These little details matter, right?
So up until about 2 months ago, I'd never touched the steering rack. On any car. Then I had to do one on the Ratarossa, the Testarossa. Then I did one on the 308, and now I'm doing one on the 430, right? So 3 steering racks, in the space of a few videos. So the 430 I bought it sight unseen, and really that one was a big gamble. And I was hoping, I'd done my research before on parts prices, and I was really, really hoping the steering rack had not gone wrong because, well, you'll find out in tomorrow's video, the steering rack on a 430 Scuderia, which is a very slightly faster rack, is £18,500.
Wow, $20,000 for a steering rack.
$23,000.
Oh my God! But that is what makes that car special, though, right? Driving that car to a normal 430, the steering is a big part of that, right?
100%, yeah. So this car for me, if it was one to sell as a profit, I'd have probably just put a cheaper steering rack in from a 360, and then this instead, because I want to keep it, it needs to be as it was built at factory. So I have managed to get one, which fortunately didn't cost me $18,500.
That's amazing. So basically, moving forward, you're going to finish off the Scud, you're working on the BBI, everything's moving forward. Do you have anything on your bucket list? We've been going through bucket lists today of different people, what they want to do moving forward. What is on the radar? Is there anything moving forward?
So Sam knows me very well, and well, you know the inside information. So the bucket list for me is a Ferrari F40. We did a video or a couple of videos during lockdown to find a Ferrari F40 that was hidden in Iraq. That did amazing numbers.
That was with the Gas Monkey guys, right?
Yeah, we had Gas Monkey involved with that. We had Saddam Hussein's daughter actually threaten me if I tried to take that Ferrari out of Iraq. So I valued my life more than wanting a Ferrari F40. So we didn't pursue that much longer.
But then I did grace your doorstep with the Ferrari Rocher.
Second best thing. Yeah.
So basically, in lockdown, I bought myself. I'm known for buying lots of fake supercars, and in the green zone downstairs, I got the Murcielago. But I upset all of his neighbours because I had this Cadillac V8 powered fake F40, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you squint your eyes and did a headstand, it looked like an F40.
Well, if you're 40 feet away and it was coming towards you, it looked like a real F40, right?
No. No. There were certain angles, like the back end of it looked very, very good, but that was about it.
It was really good for eating pizza off. I think we're probably the only people in the world that have sat on the back of an F40 and ate pizza off the spoiler. It was amazing, right?
We did, yeah. So really, that's my ultimate. I came very close about 6 or 7 years ago to buying an F40 when they were 200 grand.
Wow.
Now they're 2 million. That's way out of my budget. So yeah, sneak kind of bit of info is we're going to be building an F40.
That is amazing.
At some point.
We're on it. So, guys, can you tell these people what your socials are? YouTube, Instagram, that kind of stuff. Where can they find you if they want to know?
Very simple. All of my socials are Ratarossa.
Ratarossa, the man,
And
myth,
sorry,
and legend.
what's your socials, mate?
Oh,
Yeah?
Hard Up Garage, basically, yeah.
Really, yeah.
If you want to see a guy trying to aspire to be as good as a man like him, then I'm there. But thank you, mate. Big round of applause for Mr. Ratarossa.
Thank you, guys. Cheers. Thank you.
Quick reminder, hit that subscribe button, the like button, and then the bell button, so you get alerts when we release new episodes, and follow us on social media too for extra stuff and more alerts about videos we're releasing, which at the moment is every Sunday and the odd Wednesday too. Bye for now.